Shalom. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honor said, teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, and likewise, brothers, said, they put no this truth, faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters that tuning in. Shalom. And these Edomites, okay, these so-called white people, okay, they have forgotten their place, okay, they have forgotten their role, okay, which is being what? Servants, okay, of Yasharallah, okay, or so-called Black Americans and Latino. But for the meantime, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai has them in the uplifted role, okay, as rulers of this earth, okay. And as we see right now, okay, things are heating up, okay. You got tension that's heating up, okay. You've got this impending civil war that's going to take place with all 18 nations that are here in Great Babylon, America, that's starting to boil over. But particularly, okay, it's going to be that peasant war between these Edomites, okay, and the two-third Jakes, okay. Let's go into the book of Genesis 27 and starting with verse 38. It says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept, which is typical of the so-called white man when he doesn't get his way. Okay, he's a little bitch baby. Okay, he would weep, okay, and throw a temper tantrum. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling should be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shall serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And Esau, the so-called white man, hated Jacob, which is Yasharallah, Israel, the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latino, but in particularly really hates the tribe of Judah, us so-called Negroes, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. Okay, and so we've come out many times. We go down the highway in the Bible. We show you the ways with this man. Okay, we show you the intention this man has. Okay, to bring on the MOTB. We show you that. We show you the pictures of the slavery. We show you the behind the scenes of what this man is doing right now. Okay, and then recently, which I will go into a little bit later. Okay, as you see this picture here. Okay, what took place with that riverboat brawl that went on. Okay, showing you the malice that this man harboring. Okay, and these Edomites walking around you, these peasants. Okay. These cave beasts, they hate you, Jake. Do not make that mistake. They hate you. Don't matter if they shake your hands, okay? If they give you a damn job, okay? Or if they say good morning to you or good afternoon to you, okay? Again, I just read to you in Genesis 27 and 41, where Esau, okay, in his heart, he hates you and he is looking for that opportunity to do that. And we saw an example of that, okay, what took place down in that brawl. Let's go into the book of Revelations 6 and 4, because the scriptures identify this man, okay, and this is none other than the so-called white man. This is Revelation 6 and 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, which Esau, okay, he came with what? As a red, hairy garment, okay? That's what he was described as, okay? Which we've seen pictures of these people when they're in the sun for about, what, 25 seconds. They turn beet red, so they're not white. And that's a whole different lesson. But let's continue on here. And it says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Which we look at all of the wars since this nation has been erected, which this place here, Great Babylon, America, okay, is that sword piece, okay, of the kingdom of Edom, which I like to prefer to as the queendom of Edom, because these are all sociopath faggots, okay. And this is what you see. This man is taking peace. He goes and he preys on the weak. He preys on the weak nations, okay. He preys on nations that have minerals, okay. Greens, okay, medicine, natural resources that Esau can use to continue to empower himself. And this is what you see going on right now. And we see this locally, okay, at the local level here in Great Babylon, America, where these Edomites, dumb as a doggone rock, are sitting in exalted positions in these companies, okay, as directors, VP, executive CEOs, okay, and Jake barely can equal the position as a damn janitor. Let's go into the book of Job 20. And starting verse 19, because everything that Esau has been doing, all these wars, okay, and there's a report that came on and said the United States, okay, has been at war for 92% of its existence, okay, and these wars been with poor nations, okay. Right now we're seeing, okay, nations are now throwing down the plowshares, okay? They're not being farming nations anymore. They're getting with a stronger nation like the Medes, okay, Russia, okay, and China, in which they're now beating their chest like doggone King Kong and saying, hey, hey, we ready for you now, man, okay? Because right now the entire earth, okay, is sick and tired of the so-called white man bullshit, okay? Sick and tired of it. Even the Lord is even having these doggone crackers go up against each other, which we can talk about, having these Egyptians against the Egyptians, okay? Let's go in the book of Job 20 and start verse 19, because all of this is leading up to this cumulative, okay, end of time things that's going to take place here, okay, which we know is what is going to be that MOTB, which is going to result in World War III, okay? And it says, because he had oppressed and forsaken the poor. Who's the poor? Okay, us so-called blacks, Americans, Latino, the tribe of Israel, okay, Yasharallah, okay, but these other nations are also poor too, but I don't give two shits about them, okay? It says, because he had violently taken away a house which he built not, invading all these other nations, okay, invading us, okay, came over here and slaughtered the tribe of Gad, go down to South America and slaughtered, okay, the Northern Kingdom tribe down there, okay, brought us over here, okay, the Southern Kingdom on ships and boats, slaying us, raping us, butt breaking, on all kinds of horrific things, okay, that really right now, if that vision was to be put in our head right now, most of us would probably just jump off a damn building, okay, because of the horrible things that this man has done to us. But the Lord is going to reveal that to us, okay, but we're revealing it in our state, our current state right now, to those of you who would hear and forbear, which is what? The 130 elect of Yasharallah, Israel, the so-called blacks, Americans, and Latinos. It said, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly. He shall not save of that which he desired, which is what complete and utter rulership. It's not enough, okay, that this man has dribble or slay, okay, Yasharallah, okay, the so-called blacks and the Americans and Latino, okay, blood spilling all across this continent, all across the world, okay. He's not satisfied with the blood of the poor, which is us, okay. Continue on, it says, there shall none of his meat be left, therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency, when he brings with that MOTB, we have oppressed us to the point where he now is guaranteed millions upon millions upon millions of Hebrew Israelites to march up there and say, you know what, I will take the chip in my hand or my forehead just so I can damn eat. So, Mr. White Man, okay, this is where he wants to go. He doesn't satisfy with the blood that he spilled across this earth. He shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. Oh, yes. Okay. We saw an example of that in that damn video. Okay. Where those jakes went. Okay. And instead of 6 crackers on one jake, okay, it became a conglomerate of jakes that jumped inside there. And of course, the coon cops came, quote unquote, doing their jobs to come and save the doggone white people all once again, because their life is more valuable. But nobody jumped except those jakes. Okay, jump there to go help the one little chubby Jake that was getting his ass kicked by these doggone crackers, okay? But then here comes the coon cops, them come and save the doggone day because you got to save Whitey, okay? You damn niggas, man. To continue on, it says, when he's about to fill his belly, power shall cast a furious wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, which again, we know this man is a coward because he's never gone up against what? Okay, a nation that actually has the ability to fight or challenge this man, okay, in warfare. Okay, this man doesn't mess with Russia. He doesn't mess with China. He doesn't mess with anything. And the Lord has built these nations up to what? To destroy, okay, Great Babylon America, which is why you're hearing whispers now going on where they're going to have this draft, okay, and that's another lesson I'm going to bring into that, okay, because if you have served, okay, and especially in a position where you're writing up stuff, okay, you understand how it actually works like that. The United States military, okay, it can be compared to like fucking going pissing in a fucking plastic bag and fucking wrapping it up and then opening it up and smell the fucking stench of that piss that's been seeping there for freaking doggone couple weeks, okay? It's disorganized and absolute disarray, okay? That's the reason why, hence they now don't have anybody that knows how to do anything in there right now. Everything is automated, okay? And it says, and the bow of steel shall strike him true. So you're not going to get away, Esau. Your smart weapons are not going to work. The Lord is going to cause all your M16, M4s, and all your smart weapons and everything to just jam. Why? That's why you think the chariots are flying around right now, okay, doing reconnaissance, okay, and surveying and spying on all your facilities and all that stuff. Why? Because with just like that, they're going to disable them, okay? So you don't have any defense, okay? And the wicked are all these other nations that you've oppressed over the years, okay? You've put embargo on Russia, you've put embargo on China, you've put embargo on every nation on this earth, okay? That's the reason why you see these leaders are coming out and saying, okay, they even point them to the hypocrite critical American, okay, government and say, look at how y'all treat y'all people over there. Look how you treat the so-called Negroes over there. Look how you treat the so-called Native Americans over there. How dare you, with your hypocrisy, come and tell us how to run our nation, okay, when you over there oppressing the people that built your damn nation. Okay, in other words, you're killing the hands that feed you, okay, that build your damn nation. And I dare any of you damn crackers to come on and say otherwise like that. Okay, because most likely you haven't done shit. Your dumb ass can't even read and damn right. Okay, but here's it. The Lord has something for you. And this is a peasant warfare that's going to be going on here in Great Babylon, America. And if you don't fucking believe it, you're starting to see the effects of it right now, because this is a boiling situation, okay, that's going to spill over. And let me put it to you this way, okay? Yasharal is not the minority here in Great Babylon, America. You crackers are outnumbered about freaking 10 to 50 to 1. You're not going to win, okay? All the guns you've been stalking, you haven't practiced like Jake. Okay, the CIA and the FBI have put weapons in the communities of the poor here, okay, so that they could kill these. Well, see, that's a snare that the Lord is going to turn around and use. Let them Jakes, these 2/3 that he's going to eviscerate, okay, get rid of, okay. This is how this is going to go. Let's go in the book of Ezekiel 35. And start verse 5, it said, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel, us so-called black Native Americans and Latino, by the force of the sword, which he was blessed with by Isaac in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, which is what? Okay, the only way you could have had us in captivity and do what you're doing to us right now is because the Lord has made Jake docile. Okay, but Jake is now being stirred up. Okay, Jake is a lion's whelp that's being stirred up right now, because they're starting to see all the cry, all the kumbaya, all the freaking doggone marching and the BLM, all that's crack bullshit. Okay, the so-called white man here in Great Babylon, America, has all intention of destroying Jake them, and for a while they're going to put up a fight. Here it goes. It goes. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord power, I prepare thee unto blood, which is going to be a global thing here. Okay, and blood shall pursue thee. Sit thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yes, see, beginning with Cain, when your king killed Abel. Okay, going all the way to here. See, you are now finally going to get that damn judgment, Cain. Okay, now you're here as Esau, the so-called white man. Okay, and every wicked paw is going to be in your ass. Let's go into the book of Isaiah 19 and start in verse 14. Okay, because when you look at this is a peasant warfare. The peasant warfare is between the 2/3 poor, okay, which all of us are poor, okay, but the 2/3, okay, who desire the ways of Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man, who turn to Egypt for help, realizing right now they're coming up empty-handed, okay, and so far you also seen these crackers, okay, these Edomites, okay, these peasant Edomites, which almost all of them are peasant, with the exception of the ones that we speak to, okay, which is those trillionaire, okay, elites, okay. Okay, so this is when we out there on the highway and the byway. We're not talking to you doggone peasants. We're talking, okay, to the lowercase gods or the kings of the earth. Okay, of what is going to be happening to them, that they're going to be under our feet. Okay, very soon as slaves. Okay, for 1,000 years, and in particular the Edomites are going to be put to death afterward. But this is Isaiah 19, verse 14 says, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah, had mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. And they have caused Egypt, which is places known as spiritual Sodom in Egypt, to err in every work thereof as a drunken man staggered in his woman. Neither shall there be any work for Egypt. But you see, unemployment is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Even you damn Edomites are getting fired out of your lofty position. Why? Because you're dumbasses, man. Come on. We all know you cheat in college. You pass is the answer to that. I saw this in OCS. I saw this in college too. Okay? You don't know shit. Okay, and the blessing, okay, of being on top of Jake is now coming to the end now. So now you can have these Edomites, okay, not the elites, okay, coming down right now, and they realize their life is to become like niggas, and this is scaring them. And it says, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do. In that day shall Egypt be like unto women. That's going to be all the tribes here. Okay, hey. You have these neighborhoods, you know, Koreatown, Japantown, Chinatown, all that stuff like that. Hey, there ain't gonna be no doggone separation anymore, okay? They're not gonna, none of these other nations that have their own little setup, okay, where they can just isolate themselves from everybody else and you know regurgitate the money amongst themselves like that so that they all can live well. That's gonna be done, okay? Because it's gonna be a collapse of this place, which means what? Every man for himself. All of you nations are going to have to defend yourself. Okay, so if you are really the minority, okay, you shit the fuck out of damn luck. Okay, and it says, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord of hosts, which is war. The Lord likes war. He likes death. Okay, Esau, you're not the only one. He gave you that spirit to like blood. Okay, that was the judgment on us. Okay, which he shall shake over it, and the land of Judah, Okay? Because once Jake realized that the so-called white man is not helping them, okay, that they got to go take this MOTB, the chip, okay, or Starve to Death, or all the other stuff like that, okay? Not all Jake is going to agree. Not all Edomites is going to agree. Not all Chinks is going to agree. None of these gooks, all of them are not going to agree. Even people across the earth. This is why this is going to lead to that damn World War III, okay? Again, once more again, people are going to realize it's a so-called white man that is doing this doggone injustice again across the earth. He's managed to collapse the entire global social system, so much so that now everybody has to get a chip so that these old dingy sodomite crackers 200 feet underground and these doggone underground bases can have control and feel good about themselves, okay? And it says, and the land of Judah, Jakes, shall be a terror in Egypt, great Babylon, America, United States of America. Everyone that maketh mention thereof should be afraid in himself, because the counsel of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Shemashai, which are determined against it. So the Lord is going to use these doggone 2/3 to terrorize this damn place. Hey, Karen, y'all better learn to keep y'all damn mouth shut. Y'all saw in that damn video here, Jake can give a fuck if you're a damn woman or a fucking doggone man, okay? This is how it's going to go, okay? So y'all wanted it. It's going to take place here. I should say 16 other nations is going to have their hand paws on these red devils, man. Okay? See, because Esau, them, when they're poor, these so-called white people, when they're poor, even when they're poor, they have a lot of pride. They're still going to be walking around. They got a pot to piss in. There ain't no more currency anymore. You know, everybody has to go bow down to the doggone, the microchip. And yes, so you can have these doggone Karens and these Edomites walking around proud, man, like they're somebody. Okay? You're nobody. Okay? It's a level playing field. Okay? Let's go to the book of Luke 16, down verse 19, because, okay, if that wasn't bad enough for you doggone Edomites here, okay, as you stand to get a taste of what to come, okay, let's see what happens after it's all done. The nukes are fired, the lake of fire is going on, and you know the righteous, okay, have come back. The 130 lakh, okay, in particular 144,000 men have come down on those chariots and dig and scoop them parasitic friggin' sodomite old crackers, you know, kikes out of their dungeons underground, okay, and chain their ass up into slavery, okay, to begin their due, okay, service to us, okay. Here's how the kingdom is going to look for you doggone Edomites, okay? This is the book of Luke 16, and starting verse 19 says, there was a certain rich man, which is the so-called white man, which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day, because why? He owns everything. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which is us, okay? Us so-called blacks and Americans and Latino who are poor, which was laid at his gate full of sores, okay? And desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table, moreover the dogs came and licked up his sores. Okay, see, this is the reason why I see Jake them sell out, because they're looking for the crumbs. See, we passed that. The elect, or the hopefully elect, the men you see sign of crying, okay, putting these videos in the pistols, stand out there great boldly like that. We have no fucking fear of you. Okay, we don't want your crumbs. You're a fucking slave. You're nobody. But here's how terrible your time is going to be. And it came to pass that the beggar died, which is us, and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man also died and was buried. So this is a transition that's going on right now, that trading places. And in hell, he lifted his eyes, being in torments, and seeing Abram afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. And he cried once more again, the passive, sissy, sodomite white man likes to cry, Father Abraham, have mercy on me and send Lazarus, the so-called blacks and the Americans and Latinos who are living it great, okay, on a level incomprehensible in our current mind right now, that he may dip the tip of his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. Now, why is he tormented? He's not tormented in a literal fire, okay, but his life is going to be so miserable. Let's go into the book, okay, close out here with Isaiah 14, because we could get a picture of how this is going to look, okay, on top of the fact that we are going to give these crackers double, okay, and they're going to get that, we're going to get that licking on them here in this life, but in the kingdom, okay, they're going to be getting the double, okay, of what they did to us, okay, minus all of the, really things like buck breaking and stuff like that. We're not going to be doing those things. But here's what's going to really happen here, okay? Because remember, there's 18 nations. Yasharallah is going to be in rulership, okay? And you have 17 nations that's going to be in slavery to us, okay? But in particular, the focus is going to be in this one nation, Edom, okay? This is Isaiah 14 and Psalm 16. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee. Who's they? They are the other nations, okay? The other nations that Esau has oppressed over the years. You know, he dropped the bomb on Japan, okay? He's embargoed all these other nations. We'll go over there raping the women and kids, okay? All the places that he's slaughtered the innocent all across this earth. And it says, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms. Why? Because the state that Esau is going to be living, he's going to go back into his state, which is what? Extraordinarily abased, because he is the abase of man, meaning what? The lowest creation. Okay? He's going to be the caveman that he is, that we know he is, that he knows he is. But the rest of you damn gone fools don't know he is. Okay? He's going to be stink, smelly. Everywhere people see this man is going to be like, wow. Okay? Because there's still going to be history. There's still going to be history, okay, of what this man had done. All right? And they're going to be looking, the people who survive and the generation to come, and they go, that made the world as a wilderness, destroy everywhere you go like a damn locust, and destroy the cities thereof, that open not the house of the prisoners, which is us, okay, keeping us in perpetual slavery, not revealing to the world who we really are, okay, defamation of character of the children of Israel, okay, the true gods on this earth, the real kings, okay, all the kings of the nation, even all of them lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of the grave like an abominable branch. See, they use the word abominable. Okay? Because that's what this man is. He's abominable. And as the remnant of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword, that go down to the stones of the pit as a carcass trodden underfoot. So he's going to have all the paws of these other nations that are going to lay hands on him. Because, see, Esau is not going to have any power at all. These nations are going to despise him. And everybody and their grandma and their grandpa reincarnated, okay, during 1,000 years of slavery, he's going to come back, okay, and lay the smack down on these doggone crackers. Lord willing, you will edify like the close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh by Shem Yahushai by Shem Rakakadash. Double honor to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone, and likewise, brothers, so they're putting on this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom, DTA and a Baba Baal soon, okay? Paws are coming for you, damn Edomites.